Shaylin Almquist, and I'm a senior at PHS. And I recently moved here from Florida in June, so not really recently, but when I was down there, I loved going to the beach, and unfortunately they don't have it over here. But here I just like listening to music and hanging out with my friends and helping my grandma cook. My biggest accomplishment, I feel like, is just being here. It's like being able to be recognized for my academic success and being able to graduate this year. You know, school is tough, but like I've made it through, and to be nominated for something like really special like this, that's a really big accomplishment for me. So. After I graduate, I plan on attending Yavapai College and get my associates in science and become an ultrasound technician. I want to be an ultrasound technician because I love kids, and I'm stuck between an ultrasound technician or a social worker because like I used to be in the system, so I'd be able to relate, you know, and help out kids in a way that, you know, I was helped when I was younger. So I chose Miss Ontiveros, and she's a counselor here at PHS, and I chose her because she's just an amazing person all in all. She's been like a mother figure to me, and she always gives me the best advice, and even though sometimes I don't want to hear it, I know that she just cares about my future, and she's helped me not want to go back to the environment I was in, and she's helped me want to better myself, and she's just like overall an amazing person. And well, how I met her was just like she had got called down into my classroom when I was in child development, and it was over like a negative, you know, altercation, and but she just took me to her room, and we just sat down and talked, and like the minute, like she just reminds me so much of my mom. And like every day, like when I'm at a period, like when I go, like every time I get out of a period, I always go to her, and I always just talk to her about everything. Like she knows everything about my life, from like my favorite color to like probably the time I was born. Like I literally tell her everything about me. She's like a mom to me. So my greatest joy would have to be my grandma. Like I love her so much, and she's always with a smile on her face. She's never mad, she's never angry. She's always laughing, and even when I'm upset, like she cheers me up, and she's just amazing. So.
I'm Cameron Brown. I'm a senior at Prescott High School. I love Prescott High School. I've been here for all 4 years, and I've been in the PUSD district for my entire school career. I got 2 older brothers that graduated from here and 1 younger sister, and I just love the community and the friendship and environment that it has. I've done football and track here, and I've been student council, and I've just loved it all. It's all been amazing, loved the experience. I've been in student council for all 4 years, and I've been president for 3 and vice president for 1. And I like to think that I've had an impact on the school. I hope that I've made a difference in the students here's lives, made them enjoy PHS just as much as I do. And yeah, I hope that's my accomplishment. I'm gonna go on a mission for my church for 2 years, and then I'm gonna come back and go to ASU for business finance. I chose Miss Townsend, the athletic director, and I chose her because she's like our liaison through student council, and so we work together a lot. And she's just shown me that even though we're like growing up, and she's obviously an adult and has a family of her own, but she still wants all of us to enjoy high school and to have fun and to just make the most of what we have. So it's just cool to me to see that even though we're like growing up, we can still have fun.
My name is Leilani Tuning. I'm 18 years old. I'm the co-president of the Prescott High School mock trial team, and I am a student ambassador for the Arizona Serve branch of AmeriCorps. I really like art and reading, stuff like that. I'm a huge history nerd. I really like natural sciences and stuff, especially like zoology and even more especially marine biology. Right after graduation, I plan on attending ASU and dual majoring in political science and psychology with a minor in pre-law studies. And then after getting my undergraduate degree or degrees, depending on how it goes, I plan on going to graduate school, getting a Juris Doctorate, and potentially getting a PhD in psychology and/or political science. As for the teacher that I chose that made the biggest impact on my life, I would have to say Mrs. Brenda Lee, my law teacher from last year and the coach for the mock trial team. She's just been really influential in my life as a whole, honestly. She's the person who sparked my love for law and honestly politics and all the related social sciences type of stuff. And yeah, she's also just very supportive of like pretty much all of her students' endeavors and everything. And I'm just glad to be able to have her in my life as a mentor kind of figure. I think without Mrs. Lee and without her support and everything, I probably wouldn't have gotten into law as early as I did and really figured out what I wanted to do with my life as early as I did. I was struggling with finding a passion for quite a while, and then I ended up joining Mrs. Lee's Introduction to Law class just kind of on a whim because I didn't want to take ROTC or Advanced Girls Weight Training. So I joined Intro to Law, and then I ended up just falling in love with it.
Go Badgers, bleed blue, through and through. Born and raised in Prescott, Arizona, so one of the only natives, and I still love it here. I'm Jess, I'm a senior at PHS, and I'm in student council, multiple APs, and I'm just enjoying my time here. If I'm not here at school or doing something for student council, I will most likely either be at home with my dog Boots, or I will be working at Trader Joe's. Love it there, every minute's great. And on the side, I try to do my private pilot license, so sometimes I'll be up in the air, but that's always kind of iffy. But otherwise, those are my main three things other than being here. After high school, I'm planning on going to the University of Michigan all the way out in Ann Arbor, and I'm planning on transferring to that Trader Joe's, working a few days a week, and then maybe majoring political science to see how that works out, and then maybe minoring sociology, just kind of seeing where the first year takes me. But I got into the College of Literature, Science, and Arts, so they have a lot of different degrees and programs throughout there, so I'm super excited. I chose Miss Jen Hawley. I've had her for the past 2 years. She's taught me both AP Literature and AP Language and Composition. And throughout those 2 years, I've just loved how much she's taught me that it's okay to be honest and to have different, like, hard conversations with individuals with different opinions, but it's okay to keep your opinions and stand by them, and that she's also taught me that hard work pays off, and that even if other people don't recognize how much you're putting into something, others do. And I feel that she is a teacher that always puts in 110% into her classes and to her students. So I just wanted to give her the recognition that she gives other students, and she's just always been there for me and answered any questions that I've had.
My name is Michaela Poto. Friends call me Mitchie. I'm 17 years old, and my hobbies consist of playing video games, reading. I've been reading a lot lately, and just having mindful conversations, I would say. I really enjoy those things. Yeah. I am enrolled at the early college program at Yavapai College. I am enrolled in Intro to Ethics, English 102, statistics. As far as future plans go, I would like to attend Scottsdale Community College. Scottsdale offers a lot of programs dealing with film and screenwriting, which is something that I would love to explore. And after Scottsdale, I would transfer to ASU. I'm thinking about double majoring, one in philosophy, the other in film and media production. So I chose Molly Orr as the person who has made the biggest impact on me here at Prescott High School. Molly and I share a lot of small but memorable moments in her office these days. We talk about what I learned in my philosophy classes, or just personal struggles in my life. And she is very much a second mother to me, and she's always willing to give me a second opinion. And if I'm having clouded judgment, she's there to give me clearer state of mind, and I love him for that, really. There's so much I want to say, but thank you, Molly, from the bottom of my heart and more. You've taught me so much. You've taught me to be courageous, to be thoughtful, critical, and determined, and I appreciate that more than you think.
I'm Marie Norris. I have quite a few interests I like doing. I'm really into football, so I played football for about 4 years in high school, and senior year was probably my best year. It was really fun. I love the coaching and staff and everything. It was awesome. But football is definitely one of my better interests. I also like making music when I'm at home, so I produce a lot of music, and I think I've made over 300 songs, like beats and tracks already. So I've been working at it for a few years now, and it's pretty cool. It's definitely one of my outlets if I'm feeling a certain way. I like, let's see, what else I like? I like playing video games too. The typical high school boy. I like playing video games, and that's really fun too. So those are the little interests I like. School it's not easy all the time, especially dealing with things at home and, you know, being overwhelmed with like work, sports, and a lot of other things. So I can give myself some props for making it this far and receiving the rewards I have, and being recognized, especially for all the things I've been through coming up to this point. I just feel like I've really hung in there and I've gotten this far, and in the future, I'm planning to still continue school and keep working hard and push myself. After I graduate from high school, I plan to go to college. It's something my parents always wanted me to do, and my grandparents. So my brother already graduated from his college, so that's kind of my inspiration too, is following him. And I plan to go to UNLV in Vegas. So I already got accepted. I plan to play football up there. I'm trying to decide if I want to do mechanical or civil or something in the engineering field, but that's what I want to major in, is some sort of engineering. I chose Miss Wanamaker. I don't think words can express how grateful I am to really have had her for a teacher. She's really awesome. She's always there to help me out, especially when I need it. It's almost like she's a second mom to me. I could talk to her about anything. She's always willing to help me out and guide me through things I'm dealing with. And it's just awesome going in her classroom. If I hadn't met her, I'd probably still be dealing with certain things that aren't really good. But it's really, in my eyes, it's like a blessing that I really met her, and that she was there to help me out and push me and guide me to do better and actually succeed.
Hi, I'm Elijah Resnick. I've played volleyball for 4 years. I was diagnosed with epilepsy at 3, and I've learned to accept my disability. And even though there's been challenges, I've learned to get through it throughout high school. Last summer, I played for a nationals team for club volleyball, and then the following year in September, I played for another nationals team for club. I think I just fell in love with the sport my freshman year. I knew I had to put in the time, but since then I've just fell in love with the sport. After high school, my plan is to go to college at Seattle University. I'm an undecided major right now, but I know my career path will take some time, but I'm excited for the future. I chose Mr. Ryan. He was actually my volleyball coach last year, which kind of helped me get better and whatnot. But I think overall he's made the biggest impact just by believing in me and supporting me, whether it's on or off the court. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Joaquin. I'm from Peru and I just moved like 1 year ago to Prescott. I like to play old songs. I love play jazz, boleros, uh, popular music. I play 3 different instruments. One of these is piano, violin, and trumpet. The teacher who made a biggest impact in my life is Miss Wood. When I came to Prescott, she helped me with my English to be more confident and with some grades. So that's why I choose her. Well, my plans is go to FIU, Florida International University, to study music production. My biggest inspiration is my dad. He passed away like 8 years ago, and he always told me, if you want to do something, do with passion. And that's, I remember always to do when I play a concert or when I play a song, always with passion. That's important to be successful, I think so.